yeah, so that will be the plan for today. Foundations and making use of our big power plant. If we're lucky, we can also get to some assembly and uh, and creating Mark II belts. That would also be amazing. Um, I'm kind of thinking that our next milestone, while we have selected the assembler, I might want to change it to field assembly. Yes, field assembly, because the map will be useful. The MAM, the object scanner, personal safety box, storage box, and the inventory slots will be very useful for us. So yeah, that might be the next thing. It just we have automated wire and plates already. We just have to automate screws, um, and those things will be used for the part assembly later on anyway. So it's good to get that done, I think. So I think the field research is kind of the milestone where we'll start today. Start by finishing, but we we will be making some changes to our factory first. Uh, we have a lot of plates and iron rods now. Amazing. So, uh, which just makes me think that we kind of want to get rid of it all now. Uh, because we have enough of a stockpile, I would say, to be able to make what we need. I'll check the concrete here. Oh, yeah, that's the tough one. No, we have 500. Okay, never mind. We should be fine. So, let's just do this. So, we'll get rid of this. So, what's in the storage container will automatically be added to our inventory. Um, it might not be easy to tell, but that happened, so it's fine in that sense. This container here, we likely won't need to keep anymore, um, because we don't, let's say, um, yeah, we just don't need to stockpile the ingots themselves anymore. Um, so yeah, it's a lot of removing, and that's fine, because we'll remove it to make it better. Um, this one can be removed as well. Okay, so we have this crate. This essentially just gets created because we don't have enough inventory space. Let's also remove this here and this here. There we go. So I'm thinking, since we don't have the personal storage box, we'll just make a storage container here, maybe two, whatever, it's fine. And then get rid of a bunch of things that we don't need at the moment. Copper ingots are not useful. Portable miners will be. I mean, I don't think we need much more space than that. So, yeah. When we take this all, the box gets removed automatically, which is nice. So, for now, we don't want to get rid of the hub yet, just because it has this... Actually, maybe we should just do it all. I want to focus on the miners first, though, because we want automation as soon as possible. But yeah, let's do it this way, I guess. I think we want to get rid of a bit more. The plates can go for now. The screws as well. Okay, that should be fine. So now we should be able to remove you. We get all the items even in the storage box, so that's good. Yeah, and now we have a big open space. Let's get rid of these also, so that we have more space to work with. If we're lucky, we can connect this directly up to there. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay, so the copper can at least keep going. in the meantime. Yeah. So foundations. I have a feeling that we won't have enough concrete for all of the foundations. That is fine. Um, so we would like to make the foundations um, on the world grid like we did previously. Um, and what this means is that we can kind of make everything align to one space, which is great, to one grid, essentially. Um, Something that I haven't tested myself, but I've seen online is that you should be able to place miners um, on the what's it called? On the foundation, which is great because what you might notice, I don't know if it's very visible here on the iron nodes, but there are some slight height adjustments it does when it rotates and so on. And this is just a sign that it's not um, it's not aligned well with the general world grid, and it's kind of just placing it on top of the terrain. We want it on this grid, um, so that's what we'll try to do. Oh god, um, fat fingering a lot. So yeah, we have some solid biofuel. Okay, a bauxite we don't need. The iron ore we definitely don't need. Caterium. Yeah, let's keep it like that, and then we'll take the rods and plates because those are likely what we'll need the most. Um, so what I explained last time also is that the terrain is slightly bumpy, right? So if you place the foundation at a specific point, you can see things peeking through sometimes, like here with this rock, for example. So we want to take that into consideration when we're building the foundation. But also, I believe a slight problem with this approach is that maybe we won't be able to build the miner in that case on the foundation. So I think this height, let's start with that and see how it goes. Um, and see if the miner can be built on top. I'm a little uncertain, to be honest. Um, it can. Great. So, as you can see now we would just have a miner placed on the world grid, which is exactly perfect. So, what you might want to do, um, personally, if you care a lot about it, is create a hole essentially where it mines in for just to avoid clipping. I know that some people care a lot about clipping and so on. I think maybe this is something that I can consider for the future, but for now we just have it dig into this foundation. That's fine. Yeah, so that worked absolutely perfectly. My hope is that all of the miners here for this iron can go on the same level of foundation. So let's try to do that. Uh, okay, good. And then let's production. A miner can be placed here. Okay, and here. Amazing. This is just exactly what we want. So now we're missing a portable miner. Um, let's create the equipment workshop so that we can make that one. Because it doesn't get created at the regular crafting bench. We have enough for 250. We won't need that many, that's for certain. But yeah, this is an amazing start. Um, Also, I'm holding control for snapping uh, capabilities. I kind of want to align them all to the same direction in the world. And yeah, now we have 3 miners just sitting here. Um, what we noticed last is that these will create 60 iron per minute. Um, so yeah, um, we will need to split the outputs of these, and we actually have the capabilities of doing that now. So that is also good. Mm, yeah. So as you can see, these are just aligned to the world on the world grid. Creates way more structure. Aligns everything perfectly with the rest of the factory that will come in the future, and yeah, it avoids certain things that just creates unevenness and not really, yeah, nice to look at situations. I don't know how to describe it. Um, so yeah, let's build some power down to here. We can just align it to the back of the miner. I think that's fine, like here. Then we can plug it in here. Then we can do the same for this one. Okay, let's do that here. Good. And now this one is connected as well. Then we do it here. I don't know exactly where I'm doing it on each of them. I think I'm fine enough with it not being perfectly symmetrical in this case. And yeah, now you can see they're working, they're doing their thing. Amazing. It's so loud in here. Capacity will go up to 450 like we found out last time, I believe. And if not, we can do a quick calculation by bringing up N. So we had 15 biomass burners, which means, and they're each producing 30, so 15 times 30, that would be 450, yes. I bring this calculator up with N. It's essentially the search function. You can search for anything, pretty much. But it also functions as a calculator. It's quite useful. Yeah, let's make a little more space around. Thankfully I haven't taken down the limestone thing, because we want to be creating concrete still at this moment, because we have very limited amounts. Okay, so let's start by, as mentioned previously, we have the smelters that we can build. If we create iron ingots, it's 30 iron ingots per minute. This one is creating 60 per minute, so we will essentially need 2 smelters per ore node per miner. So let's set that up, and what we do that with is the splitter. We want to align, I can see we're missing cable, so let's create a quick crafting bench and make some cable. Yeah, so I've taken down the hub. It's fine, we'll get it back again. So let's try again. The splitter here, with the output on this side aligned with the miner. It's still very... Oh. Okay. This is not very nice. Because as you can tell, it's slightly misaligned, I guess. So, yeah, that is just something you might just have to deal with. I don't think I can do much about that, sadly. Because yeah, it just snaps here. It cannot move. So yeah, I guess it's just one of those things that we will have to deal with a little. So actually building these on foundation, the miners on foundation might not make so much of a difference. in the final product. Let's see if this will not be too steep. It will be, yeah. So if things were perfectly aligned, then that wouldn't have been a problem, but yeah, in this case, it just has to be like that. Looks like the miner is slightly floating also. Am I doing this wrong? I don't know. Maybe I am. With the foundation and miners and things like that. Um, I can try to maybe build an additional level of foundation and see if that makes a difference. For now it doesn't matter that it's intersecting with the power pole. So let's try again. No, as you can see we cannot build it here. So yeah, I guess we just have to deal with that being a slight issue. Yeah, let's put it back, power it on, and then have the splitter be a little further away. Like this, hopefully it should work. Yeah, it does. So, yeah. This doesn't look so nice. Oh well. I cannot really do much about it. The smelter, we will have output like this. I think that should be fine. Let's try to align it the same way on this side. Good. And I think we should be able to connect. If we do default, but not straight. Default works. Okay, and we do it on this side. Actually, I had selected curve before. Oh, hello, Garden Elf. Nice to see you again. Thank you for dropping by. I'm creating the base of operations, putting the miners on foundation and all of that. Hope you're doing well, and very nice to see you again. I'm a bit worried about the space that I'll take up here, going from these machines into potential constructors. I might just... It might look a bit weird, but I might just send the constructors going this way a little. I think that should work. Let's put you guys to make iron ingots now. And then... Let's see, we want to connect you. That's fine. Creating one power pole per machine is a decent way of thinking about things, because you will need endless power poles in this game. Can I not? Thank you. Okay, like that. It's not intersecting, which is good. So actually, let's connect you directly to this one. That would be fine. Yes. Oh, amazing. I'm happy to hear that you're seeing notifications. That helps me a lot. Yeah, I'm doing well. I pretty much just started for today. So yeah, hope you're doing well as well. Now we have the 2 smelters. Now we're utilizing all the production of the miner, which is good. There will not be any bottleneck. You can see this percentage essentially notifying efficiency of the machine, and well, I think the efficiency... What happens if I take this out? I don't know. So 100% efficiency here, 98% efficiency here. So yeah, these numbers might adjust a little over time. Oh, yes, thank you very much. I appreciate you talking about me. to other people. Um, who is it? I might not know them, but maybe I could get to know them. Okay, so I'm kind of yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's all good. Generally, as a streamer, kind of the more eyes on you and the more people who know about you, the better. So yes, it is more than fine. Okay, so let's see how we want to do this. Um, so since these are producing 30 each, we should be able to merge it into one output, essentially. So we can do that like this with the merger. It's not clipping anywhere, I believe, no, so it's fine like that. Then we can put each of these outputs into this one's input. And now we have the iron going through. I'm not sure this is exactly what I want, but because we could, let's see. If the constructor is only making certain amounts of each thing, then it doesn't matter so much. Yeah, for example, this one is taking in 30, this recipe. This one is taking in 15, so actually we might want to not merge them, but keep them separate for now. So one of them leading into a constructor that creates plates, and one of them splitting its output into two different constructors, making iron rods each. I think that makes sense. Oh, yes, you don't have the game. I'm surprised. It is amazing. I can tell you that much. But be careful, it's super addicting. Um, so, like, I am very far from from the end of the game, let's say. I think generally you're expected to spend 100 to 300 hours or so creating or to finish this game. There is a lot left to it. And I see. Yes, it makes sense. That's why. Um, yeah, I don't know if you knew about the game before joining the stream or what, and if you've watched other people play it. Um, but uh, yeah, I see. Yes, indeed. I also have the same problem a bit. I'm only I only have time pretty much to play while she's not in the home. So yes, okay, yeah. Um, it's it's just amazing. I would recommend everyone to get this game, but I also know that it's not perfectly for everyone. Um, so let's see. We can also build a ramp maybe if we're lucky up to here. Uh, not really. Hmm. So yeah, I would need a 3-meter ramp for this to be perfect, but that's not an option. Maybe it will be later on. Yes, it's true. It's true. I guess I can sneakily just do like this and it will look a bit strange, but yeah, I mean, they don't stitch perfectly into each other, but it's fine enough. Um, uh, let's make a little more foundation this way, like that. I want to check how much concrete we have. Oh, yes, we disconnected this. So let's connect it back, because this will be pretty important. There we go. Let's get concrete. Yes, amazing. What will you have for lunch this time? Lunchtime is the best part of the job. Sometimes I would say. Uh, okay, so let's. So maybe we'll just have the constructors kind of going back like this. Homemade pizza is some of the best. It beats, I feel like, almost any pizzeria. Um, okay, let's see. We cannot make it straight. Ah. Okay, so let's build it slightly further, I think. Nice. Oh yes, I think it's almost impossible to not love pizza, right? Uh, so yes, I definitely do love pizza. Uh, some of my favorite. I went to Napoli recently and had pizza there, and it was an amazing experience. Let's just say pizza pretty much every day. Uh, okay, let's make plates here. Good. So we will be taking in 30 per minute. Amazing. Let's also see how we connect the power to here. I guess like this should be fine. Yes, it's just barely not clipping. Okay, good. Now we have plates up and running. Yes, I'm actually not sure if there was vegan options. Since I'm not vegan myself, it's not something that I truly considered. Uh, so I cannot say for certain. Okay, let's see. Wow, this is annoying. There we go. This is how I want it. Oh, yes, I have two. Because I have soup on. Good. Yeah, I mean, I try to advance a little bit. I mean, I've been through this stage of the game before, so I know to some extent how to get through it. And yeah, I mean, I want to get further than I have been previously also. So I think from this one we'll just store the plates directly, and then from this one we will kind of also build it out towards this side, I think. Let's make a storage container here because I want to get rid of a few things. The reinforced plates will be useful. Copper ore, definitely not. I kind of want to keep a few of these things because they will be useful for a machine later. That is called the sink. And yeah, maybe we can get something from that. Okay, let's place more in here. Good, some leaves we also don't need. Yes. Yes, no worries at all. Work is always more important than watching me. That's what I would expect. So don't worry too much if you're quiet. Totally fine with me. I'm just some random guy on the internet. But yeah, don't worry too much. if you'll be quiet. That's what I would expect if you're at work. Okay, so let's build a little further. Yeah, as you can see, we're already kind of running out of concrete.